I watched the Thunderbolts and it was surprisingly good. I say surprisingly, no, I did have good expectations for this film. From all the trailers I'd seen, I was really expecting to enjoy this film. And I'm so glad I did. This is the probably the best Marvel movie that's come out in a long time. And that's... When was the last good Marvel? I'd say Guardians 3 probably. Guardians 3 is still my favourite Marvel movie of all time next to Infinity War. But yeah, no, it was really, really good. I think they did really well. And it's such a shame that financially it isn't a success in terms of Marvel, because I think they needed 500 million to break even or make a profit. Same thing, but yeah. Unfortunately, it hasn't reached that. I think it's only on 385 mil. Still a lot though, and there's a lot of praise for this film. It's just a shame they didn't do well, and I'm worried that that means maybe Marvel will backtrack. It's like, oh well, critically it's a success, but financially that's what we're in it for. We're in it for the money, not for the fans, because that is how it tends to operate. But we'll have to see with the upcoming projects. We got Fantastic Four comes out in less than a month, or is it less than 2 months? Sorry. After that, we have Doomsday. I'm hoping they're both as good. This is kind of set a standard for, oh, maybe they're giving more freedom to the producers, because that is definitely what I believe benefited this film. The only flaw I can say of this film is that it lacked kind of iconography in the moments. Like, I shouldn't have laughed at this moment, but when the little girl gets sent into the void, I laughed because it was just so unexpected. Bucky showing up on the motorcycle with an actual heroic theme was really, really nice to see for his character progression. But he did get sidelined quite a bit after that. I can remember the movie, but if there were moments I say are iconic, I could not really list any. It was still really, really well written, well produced. The production quality was really good, other than a few moments with CG, which honestly, if you're not looking for it, you will not notice. I didn't notice until my mates pointed out and showed me. I managed to get through the film without any problems with the CGI, so that is a really, really good sign. They really, really did have a good usage of their assets, I think. And also the acting was really, really good, especially Florence Pugh. She did a phenomenal job. And I really, really like US Agent, this film. The callback to Falcon and Winter Soldier was not the best, calling the Donnie that Walker killed an innocent man. I get he shouldn't have done that, especially in broad public with a guy who was evidently not fighting back. That was where it was wrong. Calling him an innocent man, though, no, he was a terrorist. He was part of a terrorist organization. Yes, the terrorists had been wrong in the past, but they're still terrorists. They're committing terrorism. Why would you call it an innocent man? But yeah, that was probably just Disney executives forcing that there. But other than that, really, really good film. I would recommend it. I don't think it's shown in cinemas anymore, but if it does come to Disney Plus and you're thinking of watching it, I highly, highly recommend it. One of my favorite Marvel projects of all time. Is it in my top 10? Probably not. Top 20? Probably. Maybe even top 15. I'll have to kind of go back. It's been ages since I've watched a lot of MCU projects. I can just kind of remember the ones I really enjoyed, like Infinity War. I enjoyed Endgame despite some of its big flaws. Ragnarok is one of the best Marvel projects and the only good Thor film. The Iron Man trilogy, other than two's kind of faltering, it's still really good. Captain America has probably the best, other than Guardians, which are all amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of good films in there, and I'll have to rewatch the MCU at some point, maybe, if I can put myself through that. But yeah, that's about it. That is my thoughts on Thunderbolts. I highly recommend it. I did enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.